Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban knife style and jungle survival. Today we're going to have a look at a leather caddy designed to hold EDC tools. It's called the Oliver Mini. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to support the channel. Thanks a lot. So this is a leather caddy, and it's called the Oliver Mini. It's made by a company called Nova Leather Company that's on Etsy, and I'm going to leave the link in the description below so you can check it out. So I bought this as another EDC organizer. I'm always on the lookout for different organizers just for fun, and also just to change things around, and also in different colors and material because it can match different clothes as well. Part of urban EDC, of course, is to match your fashion sense and dressing. So I already do have an existing caddy, which I have, and this is by Fox EDC. I have reviewed this before. You can check it out in the link in the card above or the description below. I've also done another review for this Office EDC pouch, or at least I use this pouch for Office EDC. You can check out that video in the links as well. So I wanted another one, and I decided to get something different. This is a softer leather, and this is a dark moss green color with gold threads. So very different from the previous ones. And it's also different in the sense that this is not the hard leather, but the soft leather. This is almost like suede. In fact, I think it's actually suede. So that's something to take note of. If you get this particular model, it is a softer leather compared to, let's say, this one over here, or the one from Fox EDC. So this is the mini version. There is the Oliver Caddy, which is the larger, slightly larger version. And I got this version because I thought that the size would be similar to the ones I already had. You know, I want this petite size because I keep this in my pocket. I can put it in my sling bag, but I can also pocket carry this very easily, which I do a lot of the time. So as you can see, in terms of a size comparison, the Oliver Mini is actually slightly larger. So just take note of that. I'll come back to this in just a bit. So let's have a look at the compartments. There is a large slot over here. So this back slot was designed for money, some credit cards, but at the side you can also put a pen. Then there is one more slot over here and one more slot over here. So in terms of what it was designed for, the slot over here is designed for a pen. So I'm going to put this Zebra extendable pen over there. And then over here you can put a knife. Now you are limited to the size of the knife. Remember, this is the mini caddy, but it can fit, in this case the James brand, the Ellis. A single small 3-inch style folding knife would fit very well. And then over here you can fit a flashlight, and this fits this size very well, which is similar to like the Olight i3T. So the i5T cannot fit inside. It has to be this size. Now if I do that, you can see there's definitely still some space to put some cash. I'm not sure about credit cards because I think there's going to be a lot of stress in terms of bending depending what you put inside. So I wouldn't put a credit card personally, but you definitely could put band-aids, maybe even an eye drop, and plasters. You could put another pen if you want. But that's basically what you get. So if you're looking for this sort of loadout, I think the size is just right. However, if you want to put something bigger, then that's where the issues may arise. So let me just take this out and kind of try to reconfigure this a bit. So the seller did indicate that you can put a Fischer Space Pen inside this slot. Now I do have a Fischer Space Pen over here, and it does indeed fit into the slot, but it is very snug, as you can see. Now I'm not going to push it in all the way, because if I push it in all the way, when I try to take it out, the cap will be left inside, and then you have to spend a lot of time trying to pull it out. As you can see, even now I hadn't put it in all the way. It takes me some effort to pull it out, and maybe this hasn't been used, it hasn't been expanded, and over time it will expand. I've had this only for a few weeks, so I'm not too sure. Definitely it fits this Zebra pen better because it's much slimmer, and I have a clip here, so there's no way it's gonna fall out. So that, I think, works better. But I guess you could try to use a Fischer Space Pen and get it to really expand out over time, and then maybe you'll be able to get it in and out easily. Now, as I mentioned over here, you do need a flashlight of this size, right? Anything bigger will not fit. So over here I have the Olight i5T, which fits into my Caddy from Fox EDC, but it doesn't fit in over here. Okay, and remember what I mentioned, this Caddy is actually smaller in size than the Oliver Mini. However, the capacity is bigger. I know that's a bit mind-blowing, right? But bear in mind, the Fox EDC doesn't have this back pouch over here. So once you put in a flashlight, you're probably wondering what space you have over here. And I showed it with the James brand, the Ellis, but I'm going to use a couple of Swiss Army knives because I think that's what a lot of people will be familiar with and what people would have. And we're going to see if it fits inside. Now, if you take a single layer knife, this is the Victorinox Waiter. Now, obviously that fits in easily, not even snug. Well, it's snug in the sense it's not going to fall out, but you won't have a problem taking it out. Now, if you go one layer up, and this is the Walker, still fits in a bit more snug, and you still could get it out. I would probably put a lanyard, just as I did with the James brand Ellis, just to make it easier. But if we were to go up to a 2-layer blade, in this case the Spartan, that gets very snug, and then you really have to kind of pull it out. Again, I would think that this will expand over time and that will fit well. And the wood scales with the Spartan, as you can see, fits very well in terms of the whole color scheme because this is very earth tone. So that would fit very well. But as you can see, once you put a thicker knife in, look at the bends it creates in this backspace over here. You really can't put a credit card, and if you even have cash, it's going to be a bit tight to access. So that's something to take note of. Now, if you compare this with the Fox EDC, this is the Victorinox Compact, which is about the same thickness as the Spartan. Maybe the Spartan is slightly thicker because the walnut scales are thicker. But let's just see if we can put in the Compact. Yeah, we can put in the Compact. That works as well. But you can't put in that Olight i5T. And of course, the same zebra pen, just in a different color. So something like this for the Fox EDC, it has a bigger capacity to carry, let's say, a bigger flashlight. The knives are about the same. And the other main difference would be the material. This is a hard leather, this is a soft leather. And of course, the price. I believe this I paid for about 27 US dollars. This goes for 42 US dollars. So it's significantly more expensive. This is made out of the US. This I believe is made out of Lithuania. So different countries. Now the bigger Caddy, the Oliver Caddy, the original size, which is slightly bigger, I believe that's 46 US dollars, or excluding shipping. So some things to take note of in terms of the size, the capabilities of what you can put inside, the feel in terms of the leather thickness and just how soft it is. But if this look appeals to you, the size works for you, I can definitely see that this will be a good Caddy for you if you're willing to spend that kind of money. Well, do you have anything similar from this particular company, or do you have this exact Caddy? Do let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.